Gute und herzlich willkommen zu Baldur's Gate 3. Wir sind hier noch in der langen Rast. Wir haben unseren Kollegen hier, der Alcin. Der ist ja Level 5. Habe ich auch ein Level? Nö. Aber den will ich ja mitnehmen, ne? Lassen wir den geilen Gale mal da.
I've been dreaming of our enigmatic visitor again. She told me our purpose was to take on this cult of the Absolute, to infiltrate its ranks and bring it down from the inside. She even offered me greater powers, the result of some manipulation of the tadpole's psionic abilities. Given the magnitude of what we're up against, I see no harm in considering the benefit this offer might afford us. Could be the only way to reach this source in one piece. I admire the vigor with which you uphold your principles, but I would remind you that the evils of the Absolute are far greater than any moral compromise we might make by using our tadpole's full potential. Your confidence in our existing capabilities is quite rousing, though. Perhaps that spirited enthusiasm will be strength enough to subdue the cult when the time comes. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Ja, Geld holst dann wieder, wenn der Hals denn nichts ist.
Oakfather's blessings to you. I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say. Perhaps. But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said.
Okay. Ach so.
You wish to speak?
Mitnehmen.
Wonderfully. If I'm honest, the grove was too comfortable for my tastes. I felt removed from nature. I'll miss my books. That I can find all the wisdom they contain out here, firsthand. Is that so? Well, nature does abhor waste. I will keep watch, thank you. I had a feeling time in your company would prove fruitful. Hopefully. I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. I sent a bird to summon her. Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the grove in my absence. Contrary to how some think of us, we druids can play politics when necessary. Miss it? Oh dear, no. It's a terrible burden. Takes you away from nature and forces you to deal with others' problems and personalities. Be wary of anyone who actually wants such a role, I say. Likely they don't understand it, or they have ill intent. I'm just glad to be out here amidst the Oak Father's creations. It's had the whole region around Moonrise Towers in a chokehold of darkness and despair for years now. Those who remained are shadow-cursed. If you don't die at their hands, then you become one of them. We have to get to Moonrise, but the less time we spend in its blighted surrounds, the better. Precious little. But I'm quite certain it can still be found.
Aradin was convinced there was a hidden entrance in the Temple of Selûne. I'd start there.
Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the Shadow Curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source.
Gail, stimm dich nochmal mit.
Go ahead. I'm listening. With pleasure. Lead on.
Ja.
You wish to speak?
Auswählen kannst du nicht. Naja, gut. In der Folge wird viel geredet. So, was ist denn hier los?
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's been taken. If Floric says he lives, then he lives. And we need to free him from his captors. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him. You heard right. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. Such a rift isn't so easily mended. But it's not so wide that I'd let my own father suffer at his captor's hands. I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast. I know, and you're right. When I look into a mirror, I see two faces. I see the Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And I see Will Ravengard, a memory of a memory, a man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind.
Was will die jetzt dabei?
All these telltale signs of dark justiciars that we've been seeing, I'm having a hard time believing they're a coincidence. Still, there may be more to it. I need to keep alert, in case that suspicion amounts to anything. Still, there may be more to it. I need to keep alert, in case that suspicion amounts to anything.
Okay. Wo muss ich denn jetzt hin? Schauen wir mal. Erstmal nach hinten reisen. Ins Hinterland zu den Orks. Zwar hier, ja. Hier entlang. Da ist das Portal. Ich will erstmal dahin. Da gibt es ja noch ein bisschen was, ne?
Dragon Rider. My kin are near.
It's huge.
It would be too much to hope that's nothing to do with us, wouldn't it?
Wo ist ein Drache?
I suggest we admire it from afar.
Irgendwas habe ich gesehen, ist weggeflogen, ja. Aber was, ein Drachenreiter? Er scheint freundlich zu sein, ne?
What are you doing? Hold up before they see you, Gresham. What? Apart from the dragon?
Wie Drachen denn?
That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I don't know what they want, but it can't be good. I'm going to find another way around. You ought to do the same. I doubt a fight against them would go your way. Nobody. Just another harassing fool trying to stay alive. There's plenty of us around. What? Just follow you around?
Ja,
I go my own way. Alone.
okay. Oh,
That's it. I'm getting out of here.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
oha.
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
A red dragon. I envy its knight. Would that I rode such a steed. A crash must be near. Come, my kin await. Nonsense. They will lead us to the cure we seek.
Jetzt könnte eigentlich runterzugehen, ne?
Kithrak, we must speak.
Das ist schon mega Drache, ne? Nicht schlecht. Ach komm, ich muss mal speichern. Ach, dann verwend's doch. Runter. Jawohl.
Ryder, my time is short. Lead me to...
Shh, shh, shh. Such a familiar tone. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin clean from your meat. Yet you are not bleeding. For I am nothing if not merciful. Your name, child.
Lae'zel.
Lae'zel. Proud. Regal, even. You will call me Gestil Kithrak.
Voss, Knight Supreme. The Queen's silver, the Queen's sword.
I am who you say. A Geich vessel has fallen from the sky, Lae'zel. Thieves aboard have taken a weapon most precious. It is polyhedric in shape and inscribed with the sacred runes of our people.
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon that Voss seeks. It's the artifact that she carries. Her mind focuses. The Gith's suspicions cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is right within their grasp.
Take word to your creche. You are to join our search. Speak up, child. Affirm your mandate.
Machen wir mal das. Oh Mann.
You honor me with this duty, Kithrak. I shall alert my caretaker with haste.
The Kithrak nods. content with Lae'zel's answer.
You serve your queen well, child. Take your slaves and hunt those who escaped the Geich ship. They must carry the weapon.
I fly now to Vlaakith, our undying queen. She will see your faith rewarded in this plane and ours.
A current of deception carries Voss's words. Wherever he flies, it is not to Vlaakith.
To Danos! To the sky!
Ich will auch so einen Drachen reiten. Boah, geil.
Damn it all! You did well to intervene, vexed as I am to admit it. The Gestil Kithrak would have flayed our skin and left our carcasses to burn in the sun. All for the sake of the artifact that we carry. The crash is near, this much we know. We follow the path forward and into the valley. No one, not even the ignoble Gestil Kithrak, will keep me from my purification.
Sie ist ein bisschen sauer. Dann gehe ich hier das Stückchen noch mal ein bisschen zurück. Was ist denn hier los? Ach, das ist unter uns der Punkt, ne? Oder gibt's was zu suchen? Nee. Was war denn das jetzt? Nicht. Dann gehe ich mal über die Brücke. Der rote Drache hat schon genial ausgesehen. Ich drücke immer den falschen Knopf, ne? Ja, Säure kann man immer mal gebrauchen, ne? Hier runter. Müsste da hoch, aber ich will das hier auch ein bisschen aufdecken, ne? Kann ich überhaupt so weit springen? Na, lieber nicht.
Risen Road, closed due to inclement weather. Seek marked detour.
Kann man da noch was plündern? Noch eine Karotte? Nimm mich doch mit. Der und sein Möhrchen. Ui. Mitnehmen. Hier auch noch mal selber. Haben wir so ein Kurzschwert mitgenommen. Was kann so ein Langschwert überhaupt?
Can't give up now. All right, what now?
Fünf bis 15.
Eager for battle. Assume nothing.
Das könnte ich immer geben, ne? So ein Langschwert. Okay. Dann kommen wir nicht weiter, ne?
Detour.
So Leute, wie es weitergeht in der nächsten Folge, ne? Danke fürs Zuschauen, teilen, liken, abonnieren nicht vergessen und wie es weitergeht in der nächsten Folge. Cheerio!